Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome, all of you. New subscribers, existing subscribers, friends of the channel. Thanks so much for visiting. Today is Thursday, the 31st of August, 2023, and this is your card of the day. All right, so we have the Strength card as our card of the week with Archangel Ariel. And the message with this card is strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. And here we see Ariel, our Archangel, with her wings. And she is holding on to, petting, and being with a lion, looking out towards the vista of life, making sure that we're going through our lives with grace, with strength, and moving through the troubles and tribulations by being kind, self-confident, and forgiving. We're using our Angel Wisdom Tarot deck by Radley Valentine with images by Dan Craig. And my isms today is, I love watching how the universe makes things happen. And I am the magic that miracles are made from. And I make them all manifest. So let's get on with this. Great Father in the sky, loving Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, fairies, beings of all realms and all light, thank you for bringing me this message of the day. Thank you for making me your messenger. May this message be of value, have meaning, and be of purpose. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know your sacred words, and deliver this message in such a way as to enlighten, to inspire, and heal everyone everywhere. So be it, and so shall it be. All right, let's fan them out, choose a card, there we go. See what they want you to know today. Oh, look at this. Run. So we have the 7 of air. Archangel Raguel is here. Now, we've got the magpie sitting in the tree. I'm going to go up close to the camera. And we have our selves, if you will, running with an arm full of swords. The mind is full of stuff. And then right over here, we have this gathering of people sitting around the fire. You might feel like today that you've got a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. You may feel like you've got to be cautious and aware of other people's actions. This card is also indicating that you may have experienced a material loss. I think this card is talking about, it feels to me, and I'm asking the question, that's why I'm pausing, there may be a feeling of melancholy, you know, as we move through these planets and as we move through this transition, which seems to be really, really quickly. I mean, tomorrow we're looking down the barrel of September. And we've got 4 more months until we look at the beginning of a new year, which doesn't seem quite right in a way. It feels like what happened to 2023, and you could explain it any which way you want to. You know, you can say, well, we were on lockdown for so long, we were bored for so long, we didn't have anything to do. But the world has literally shifted and continues to shift. And it's time to keep up. It's time to keep walking forward. I also feel personally that it is time to let go of things that no longer serve a higher purpose. And I feel like this card, along with the Strength card, is Archangel Ariel saying, well, look, I can bring you abundance. I can bring you strength. I can bring you courage. I can show you how to weather any storm that you faced. But Ariel's also letting us know you have to face them. For all of us to manifest magic, miracles, and see what they're made from, and make them manifest in our lives, we also have to be clear on where they have not been made before. Now, the idea of angels and spirits and guides that come and visit, bring us these wonderful sacred messages is not, and I repeat, it is not to beat ourselves up. Many of us in this Western world, in this human existence, have been raised with stories that come from ancient texts, that come from sacred scriptures. And those stories may not necessarily play in modern day times, in modern world, certainly not in our lives. So when you look at Archangel Raguel, that is the archangel that is here with justice, and this card particularly is tied to the justice card. It is a card that really brings harmony to situations of discord. It is always impartial. And Raguel weighs up both sides of every situation to get to the right answer. We have to have balance. That's what balance and harmony is all about. That's what this card is all about. Bringing strength and courage along with a sense of balance. The good within us and the not quite so good within us. I like to call that sometimes the tarnishing, sometimes the stains on our heart, sometimes the shadows in our backgrounds that have to be reconciled. And again, I'm going to have to keep my guides and my angels are saying, please be kind. Please be gentle with this message. Please be good with this message. Please deliver this message where you don't send someone down the rabbit hole of guilt or shame. That is not what we are here to experience whatsoever. Now, I love the fact that this is a number 7. And a number 7 in numerology is definitely a number that suggests we're on the right pathway, that we're moving past and away from any misgivings. Now I'm being told and shown, because my guide, who happens to look like Melchizedek, is showing me that just like any magician, you have to be able to turn and manifest what is not quite so good into magic. And the way you turn what is not quite so good, what doesn't look so good, into magic is to clean off the dust and the soot and the muck and the mayhem that makes it not quite so good. And I'm also being told that because this is air, also swords, they're thoughts. They are ideas. They are not actual things that have happened. So my thoughts, my friends, to you is stop dramatizing things. Stop looking at the negative side of life. Stop looking at doom and gloom. Stop looking at things that are not working for you. Stop looking at I don't have. Stop looking at lack. These are things that do not serve a higher purpose. These are things that do not serve you, don't serve me, don't serve the next person. I also want to say that you may come across people in your life that you love and you care about, who are digging into the idea that, oh my goodness, this is happening. Oh my goodness, that is happening. If they are horribilizing any and all situations, you can call upon Raguel to bring you harmony, to bring you a sense of peace. You can also call upon the strength of Ariel to pull you up and out of it. It's okay to stand firm and listen and hold space for someone who's sort of stuck in the mire and mess of madness, but at some point you have to lift up above it. Now, I don't really know what this card is talking about when it says embarrassing secrets. This is something that is personal, and you may prefer to be alone when you look at this. It also might be that you've made some decisions in your past that are not going according to plan. You may be avoiding some unwise partnerships. Perhaps you've got involved with some people that are unscrupulous. Maybe you've got a little bit of self-deception going on, and you might have experienced some theft. You may be faced with a bit of some responsibilities that you might have needed to take care of. Sometimes it's like, well, I've got to pay a bill. I can't pay the bill, but I need to call the people and tell them I can't pay the bill. Those kind of things. I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything major. I mean, that is going on in my world right now, if I'm honest. But this is also tied, as I said before, to the Justice card, which is a wisdom card. It's bringing relief and hope when you feel that life's been unfair. Raguel helps you see life in a better light. I always believe that things are not always as they seem, and you just have to look through a different window. You just have to look at through a situation that might be a little better for you. I always believe that facing a demon, which for me is a fear, facing up to responsibilities, which is, listen, I took out the line of credit, or I did this, or I did that, or I have this bill coming up and I'm having a challenge to pay it. Whatever that is, looms up over your head, right? It is a thought. It is a thought that will lead to a feeling, and it's going to lead to an action or a reaction. So what is the thought? You might have done something wrong. Okay, if that's the thought, I've done something wrong and I feel terrible about it. All right, was what you did that was wrong so intentional? Did you mean to do it? Did you intentionally want to do whatever it is you did that you now believe is wrong? Well, if it wasn't intentional, okay, it wasn't intentional. You can hold your hand up to it. Sometimes it takes a little bit of bravado, strength, from our Archangel Ariel to say, could you please show me or bring me the strength and courage that I can repay, or realign myself to make this right. And keep doing that, because I feel that's where we need to go. I don't want to go into doom and gloom with this. I think that if I look at my isms in this situation and say, I love watching how the universe makes things happen. So you can say, I love watching how the universe resolves all my issues. I love watching how the universe takes care of what it is that I need help with. And that's a magic. That's miracles. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. Like and comment. I love reading your comments. Sometimes, we can be racing down the hill towards something we think is wonderful, and then whoop, slip, we're on our backside, sliding down the hill, ending up at the bottom covered in mud. So what do you do? What are you going to do? Well, you're just going to get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Maybe don't run, and maybe somewhere between here and there you get some clean clothes. I don't know. And now I feel like I'm waffling. Listen, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for ringing the bell, thanks for going to YouTube and supporting this channel as much as possible. I love you all so very, very much. Until tomorrow, love, peace, happiness, and abundance. Bye.